Hey guys, how you doing? FM Dell here, and welcome. That's a new one. Hope you liked it. We're all Wednesday, ain't we? Where we're trying to get Sheffield Wednesday to Champions League glory, and well, it's been a bit of a roller coaster so far. We are in the Championship once again. If you haven't watched the start of the series, we do very well. So go back, have a look at it. But we rebuild, we work harder, and we work again. If you've been watching the last few episodes, it's not been too easy for us. It's been a struggle, the Championship this season. It's been a huge struggle. But as you can probably tell from the screen and the A- manager rating, you know that it's got a little bit better for us since the last episode. So let's get Kelly in, shall we? Kelly! You were with us for the Huddersfield game with the win 2-1 and the 0-0 draw against Swansea. Well, after that, we came away with nothing. We came away with nothing. We got sent off. Aguirre got sent off after 3 minutes. And basically, that was the game. That was the game done. So we had to get very defensive. And then we gave away a penalty, because why wouldn't we? It's the one thing we're good at this season. We gave away a penalty, but now if you're looking at the screen and not looking at my face, you will see the big difference that occurred. We just decided to play, and Sieb took us through the fourth round of the EFL Cup, which was a beautiful moment for us all. A 1-0 win over Reading. There was a lot of games against Reading, and to be honest, they've all gone very well. Sadly, that is the last game against Reading that we will have this season. Not this one, but one you'll see in a minute. We got a 0-0 draw against Burnley, and as you can see, we've always built our team on defensive structure. And even though sometimes the defenders don't play perfectly on the scoreline, they do come out with it. And it was a 0, and you'll see a lot of nils on this side. Majoritively, here we go anyway. A 0-0 against Burnley, a very good result, we felt. Coming out of that, a 4-0 win against Derby. And at this point, Derby was second in the league. All 4 goals from Jamie Vardy. We've brought him back into the team, and you will see why in the next few games. He has been on absolute fire, and probably going to be playing today. From that, it was a 1-0 against Millwall. We weren't great, but Ethan Ennis came in. Do you remember me signing Ethan Ennis? A young lad. We got him on a 190 grand transfer from Manchester United. He was out on loan in League One last season. Did okay, but he's been playing pretty well. The stats, I don't think, back up how much of a difference he's made, and a good goal from him in this game as well to create a 1-0 win. From that 1-0 win, we played Reading again, and we got another 1-0 win. This time, Jamie Vardy was the goal scorer. We came from that game to another game against Reading. I don't know why this happened, but we played Reading twice in 3 days or 4 days. And that was both in the league. So these were both games in the league. We did come away 2-1 winners. We won 1-0 up in the game with Aguadelo. He's on my team, still don't know. They scored right after half time, and it was a bit of a worrying moment for us, if I'm honest. But Troy Parrott scored an absolute worldie to make us win that game. Sadly, out of that game, we came to the Blackpool game. Now, Blackpool were 23rd in the league. I thought, you know what? We are keeping this run going. We're keeping this winning run going. Then we conceded very early. Brooklyn Lions, Foster scored. But that man again, Jamie Vardy, right after half-time scored. And Aguadelo, yeah, you know him. You know him. If you could say his name, just put it phonetically down there in the comments. That would be great. Did okay. And then George Alexander scored for them. It was 2-2. We didn't quite kick on in this game. And sometimes when we play the lower teams, we are seeming to struggle just a little bit to get going. But 2 goals in the game, we'll take it. Today, as you already know, we have Nottingham Forest, who are still top of the league. And then Cardiff in today's games. The league table itself is looking a little bit rosier, as you can see up here right now. We've moved up into 10th position. Now, truthfully, we have played a game more than most teams around us, but 26 points. Now, after all of those wins and draws, it does push you up, but it's unbelievable. In the last 7 games, I think we haven't lost a game in 7 games, but we still haven't moved really high. You know, a lot of teams around us are doing incredibly well, which doesn't help too much as well. But, you know, Nottingham Forest are literally running away with this league. Already 37 points, 11 wins out of 17 games, where we've only got 7 wins out of 18. So it shows the difference between the two teams. Massimo's still doing incredibly well there, and clean sheets-wise, Hazard is doing it for us. But today, we've got that game against Nottingham Forest. We've got to push on. Some of the players aren't too happy. And in fact, let me tell you a little bit about those. James Tarkowski's asked to leave the club. I'm okay with it. I mean, we're all okay with it. He's asked to leave the club, so he's still on the transfer list. He can do what he wants. He can go. No issues at all. Terrible signing from me. I take that one on the shoulders, and it was a deal which I really thought might keep us in the Premier League, and what it's actually done is just put us in financial ruin. So that's on me. The other guy who's not happy, Jacob Sorensen. Now, he's not happy because he doesn't feel he's getting played enough. All right, remember, we've had 18 games this season. He's played 10 of them, not played enough. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And at 6.74, maybe that's why he hasn't played as much. But 2 mil we bought him for is still worth about that, really. So if he does go, he goes. It's just how it is. It's just how it is. But with the team doing better, we really could do with a good game against Nottingham Forest. And remember, guys, your positivity, I think, makes the difference. The like, subscribes, do all that, comments. Honestly, it makes such a big difference to me. Let's spread the world of Wednesday all around. And let's get into this Nottingham Forest game. So as we've said to you before, the games have been really close. We've been doing well, good results, but there's been a lot of them, which means that few of the players that you probably expect to see today will not be playing. But hey, we've got some very good backups and we'll use them today. In goal is Hazard. Sorensen starts at right back. Tarkowski and Fish in the middle. Will Fish has been doing absolutely brilliantly. Like, star rating wise, he's definitely not the best central defender we have. But honestly, I think he's got a 7.5 overall from 5 games. Doing amazing. Hopefully he continues that today. Divine, another player who wants to leave. Not happy with the amount of games he's getting. He is my starting left back. So I'm not sure what else he wants. Aguirre playing that defensive midfield role with Jorgensen and Simons coming in there. Xavier Simons is sort of playing all around for us, coming off the bench a lot. But this is his moment. Ben Knight is in at right wing because, again, as we say, Massimo, the issue with Massimo, is that he can't play loads of games in a row. He struggles with it. Castillo, another player, Familia Castillo, who's saying, I want to play more. I'm giving him that opportunity. I would have really rather played Sierb, who's been doing well, but I'm giving him that go. And then I can't take him out of the team at the moment. He's doing too good. So Jamie Vardy is in. We play Nottingham Forest. Their team is still pretty strong. Brandon Williams in there. Worrell in there. McKenna in there. I mean, defensively, they're very, very good. I think that's a really strong championship defensive team. Luke McCormack, decent player in the midfield to sort the game out. Adeli Bashiru, not the one from Sheffield Wednesday at the moment now, but also Dale Taylor up front. Now, this Dale Taylor is doing incredibly well for them, so we're going to have to do a lot to stop him from scoring. One positive is that João Carvalho, who's been doing incredibly well for him, is not starting. So let's look at that positive. Boys are ready. The boys are ready. We're out here at Hillsborough. I've said it so many times. Kickoff, we're at Hillsborough. It feels like every game we're at Hillsborough. We very rarely seem to be playing away when you guys are here, so hopefully you're having a good time with all that. First bit of action and we're on the ball. Jorgensen into Aguirre and Knight. Vardy. Vardy's age is the issue. And I think that's the only reason he stayed. As he shoots, he scored again! Oh! Jamie Vardy in the Championship is an absolute beast. I mean, we all knew Jamie Vardy in the Championship would be a beast. At 38 years old, it's always going to be debatable whether or not he can still do it. But he can. He really can. And he's doing it again today. They're top of the league, Nottingham Forest. Don't forget that. Should be saved. Should be saved. And booted away from Sorensen. Vardy to Knight. The over-the-top ball was there. I mean, Vardy doesn't have the pace that he used to have. But as I say, Championship football, he can do that. He can still do it. As Simons plays it into Vardy, who is in control of this game as he brings it out to Castillo. Was it penalty? Oh, it's our penalty. We don't have penalties. So is Vardy on it? I would have thought Vardy's on it, but I can't remember because he's not normally in my team. He is on it. Oh, thank God for that. Should score, shouldn't he? It's Jamie Vardy. Of course he scores. Of course he scores from the penalty spot. Sheffield Wednesday 2-0 up. 10th goal of the season for Jamie Vardy. Probably his last season. Let's be perfectly honest. We'll be doing very, very well if we can keep him any longer. But, bam! Looks like it's going to be a free kick outside the box. Now, we don't score from free kicks, so don't get your hopes up. As Divine calls over. No. See, we don't score. Back again, them. Just before half-time. Could really do with not conceding at this point. But you do get the feels they have not kicked on yet. They haven't started playing yet, Nottingham Forest. They are way better than this. So this could be a worrying moment for us. But we've got players. We've got players in there who can do the job. As it goes along, over to Lameka, who plays it back. Bit of a chance there. Didn't take it. Lameka should score here. He does score. And they are back into the game just before half-time. It's going to take some words from me, I think, to get this one back. But it was a good ball out. They are a very good team. They are a very good team. And it's lovely football. That's a beautiful first-time pass from Williams, to be fair. And Hazard's not really got a chance. I don't want to concede 2 before half-time. That's really frustrating as Williams has it. And it's put into the middle for Yates. We could do with taking the ball back. We're not going to have a go, Williams. I trust you to miss, not Irvine. Or Yates. Hazard's made a good first save, but it's not over yet. As Williams plays it back to Clyde. It's 2-2. Oh, and all that joy that we were having a minute ago about being 2-0 up in this game. We have lost that out. As Keane, I think it is, has scored the goal. It's a great finish. It's a really good finish. Maybe Hazard should have done better on that original shot, but he didn't. And then Kian has scored. Top corner. Great goal. Great goal. It just feels a bit awkward, doesn't it? You feel like we should have done better. We played better than them, in fairness. But 2-2. Come on, boys. Keep going. Positives. Kick off for the second half. They've made a sub. Tom Dele-Bashiru is on. Crossed in. Dele-Bashiru missed. Don't worry. Calm yourself. Corner. Hazard. We've actually brought on Sieb for Castillo, just so you are aware. But it's not stopping them coming forward as Kian plays it into Dele-Bashiru. Over to Irvine on the right-hand side. Back to Yates. You just feel like whenever they're on the ball, they're going to score as Knight plays it long. What can Vardy do? Nothing. Sieb's fresh on. Can't win it back. Kian out to Lemeka. Doesn't do it. Jorgensen. Here it is. Knight. Big opportunity. No, it isn't. What is he doing? This is poor football from Wednesday. Really poor. As they're coming back again. We've had 2 opportunities to clear this. 2 opportunities to reset. We've not used either of them. And that means they've got a really good chance with McCormack. Don't give away a penalty, boys. Not now. Dale Taylor, I've told you he's good. 10th of the season for him. Oh, they've turned it around. We need to figure something out and quick. Formation change is what we've gone with and hoped just a little bit more progressive football might help us. So we'll see if it does. As Ennis, we don't want to lose that unbeaten record that we've had for quite a while now. As Ennis into Siev, those 2 are on the pitch. By the way, Knight is offside, I think. He's offside. He's not! He's not! Come on! Oh, I really thought he's offside. We don't have VAR at this level, obviously, but I definitely thought he was offside. That's why I didn't celebrate. That's why I just chilled, relaxed, didn't even think about it. As Sieb plays it back here. Oh, he's actually onside. And what a finish, Ben Knight. Come on. What a game. What a game that was. We went 2-0 up. They brought it all back. They went into the lead. And then Ben Knight scoring that stunner. 3-3. We will take that against the top team in the division. Very good performance. Doesn't do too much for us in the league. Just keeps us kind of ticking along, tickety-boo. But we've got Cardiff next game. Let's get to it. Let's feel this win. Let's get a bit better. And just a win in the next game could really make a difference. It could push us into those playoff pictures. We are turning it around from the last episode where everything seemed a real struggle. And the episode before that where I really was worried. We are getting back to where we should be. Let's do it. Well, I have a confession to make at this point. You will see that we've got a 0-0 draw against Cardiff, which we should have showed, right? And my little confession here is that I had the recording process on pause. Yeah, so I have let everybody down. I've let you down. I've let myself down. And I don't want it to be a one game episode. So know that we're going to be coming back next time. I'll do this now for the Wolves and the Bristol City game. But we're going to go and see this QPR game. Why not? Let's get there right now. Without any further ado, let's just go. Oh, what an idiot. Okay, so I'm not making that mistake today. We are back. We are not making the mistake of not being here and not pressing play. And let me just check I've done that. I have done that. We're okay. So this is the team for us today against Queen's Park Rangers. We've got Hazard in goal, Barry at right back, Fish, Clark-Salter and Devine. That's the back 4. Aguero is playing the defensive midfield role, which is what I promised him. And I don't like playing this formation as much, especially against weaker teams. QPR are bottom of the league right now, so it's not perfect for me, but if I start him there, maybe mentally, I think that's fine. The 2 midfielders, Jorgensen and Goduelo, Massimo on the right, Castillo on the left, Vardy still up front, who was the player of the month last year. Month. So let's see what we can do. Brozier, 10 games, no goals this season. That's a worry. Parrott, I've left out this season. Put him back in, hoping for the best. Home on the right. Maybe this game is the one that he shows that he should have been here all along. Where Knight and Sieb, to be fair, both deserve to be starting. But I'm giving them a break so they can come into the Luton game, which is 3 days away. Like I said, QPR are bottom. Some very decent players in there, but we've got to beat him. Boy's coming out. He's gone off that way. It's really weird. It's really strange that Football Manager. Sort it out. Why are they all walking? Kick off. First bit of the game is Vardy. Massimo, good balls. Castillo, inside. Well. Don't mind if we do, as familiar Castillo slides in for his 2nd of the season. He's not been incredibly good in front of goal this season in comparison to what he has been in the past. But look, I'll not think about that when he's scoring beautiful goals like this. Just passing it in. That's what we want. Corner, Jorgensen. Ooh, cleared away. And Clark-Salter's got to do something here because Locadia was on it as Fish plays it back to Devine. As I say, Fish has been doing incredibly well. Better than he should have been. Is he offside? The flag's gone up. Flag's gone up, everyone. Flag's gone up. It looked incredibly close. God, you know what? To say they're bottom of the league, we are not doing enough in this game, are we? They're definitely doing, I would say, better than us, but we have fortunately been the ones to sneak the goal in. Let's see if we can just get another one in the second half. Kick off the second half. And I know you're wondering, why am I looking like this? Well, it's because I just demotivated all of the players by telling them to go and put on a show. I'm not even sure why that demotivated them, but it did, every single one. Oh, they hate me. I just told to encourage them and they hate me. I don't know what I've done. I've really upset all the players here. As Vardy misses out on the header, and this is giving QPR a massive opportunity. If my boys don't back it up their ideas here. As Clark has it on the right-hand side, back into Sang and Vilka, who's fortunately lost the ball to Castillo, but he's not got much option. He does well, though. Does very, very well. As Massimo has an opportunity, can he? Oh, it looks like there's going to be one last chance in the game. It looks like it's going to be theirs. It's put into the back post to fight. Oh, God! Fuming. Absolutely fuming. I think you can tell. What? The boys have mentally lost it in this game. I know I have to take some responsibility for that, for what I said at half time, but I thought that was fine. Oh, they're fine. Bloody hell. Not again. Not again. You can't do this to me. I don't even want to speak. I think you can tell from the silence how much of it. Oh, fuck. This is it. This is it. This is the issue. This is it. I swear to God, it's a football manager issue. They don't like you to beat the bottom team. They just don't. They don't like you to beat them. And there is no reason why any of this is happening. No reason. I'm fuming. Absolutely fuming. Pathetic. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Fuming. I don't even know what to say. We're in 11th. We're in 11th with the game ahead. Oh, guys, we really... We could be as low as 17th again if all of those win the game in hand. So that defeat, this league is really tight this season. But we should have won. We should have been finishing this in a lot more positive view up here. But instead, we're down there, and I'm fuming. I'm fuming. You know already, we're coming back for that Wolves game in the quarterfinals, and I need to chill because I'm fuming. Remember to like, subscribe, do all the beautiful stuff, and I suppose we're all Wednesday, me. See you up here.